Hey there folks, today I'd like to take a casual peek into the DC Universe Classics Infinite Heroes Batwoman action figure. This is figure number 13 from Series 1, which is the Crisis series. And I got this figure from Factory to You, I believe. It was originally $6.99 and reduced to $3 and then further reduced to $2. Taking a look at the figure in the package, it's pretty decent looking figure. I don't have any problems with it. I don't see any problems with the figure. I'm not sure if this was a harder to find figure when it was originally on retail in the big chain stores. But the Factory 2 you had a whole bunch of these Infinite Heroes figures for sale for only $2. Looking at the back of the package here, you can take a look at Batwoman's statistics here, on there, and also other figures from the line. You have gray and black suit Batman, Power Girl, Batwoman, The Question, Wildcat, and Star Sapphire. And you also have one proof of purchase, anti-monitor point. I'm not sure what the current status of the anti-monitor points. I haven't seen any of the new Infinite Heroes figures to check the back to see if they still support the anti-monitor point or not. I know you could get it at the anti-monitor point from the San Diego Comic-Con last year, but don't know if it can still use them. Alright, we'll be back and we'll have Batwoman out of the package. Okay, we're back and the Batwoman has escaped from her packaging. The first thing we'll take a look at is the display stand that came with the figure. I'm pleasantly surprised to see this included. The other Infinite Heroes figures that I've opened so far did not include a display base. I'm wondering if they included it because it was a female figure, and female figures tend to topple over, but as you can see here, the Batwoman figure is standing on its own quite well, actually. So I'm not sure why they included the display base on some figures and not others. It's a pretty plain base. It's actually transparent, and you can actually see the China and number 7 on there. I don't know if you can see that, but and you can actually see it from the top of the base. And interesting to note that the peg for the figure to stand on is way over to the left, so when you place the Batwoman figure on the base, she's standing, she isn't centered on the base. You can see here, she's standing off to the right of the base. So, but it's, I guess it's nice they included one, so that's kind of neat. Looking at the Batwoman figure, I had no real problems with the figure at all. I really like this figure. Just some minor things I did notice is that there's a piece of paint flecking at the top of the mask there. I don't know if you can even see it from here. And another thing I noticed is that I think the cape got shaven off on one of the edges here. If you can look on the left bottom of it here, it tapers off into a point, but the one on the right hand side, it looks like it was supposed to come to a point but was shorn off over here. So, but it's not a big deal really to me. It's not terribly noticeable until you actually point it out, but oh well. Other than that, I think it's a really nice figure. It's the emblem on her chest is nicely painted on there. The belt is a separate piece of plastic that's glued on, and she does stand well. What do you call these fins, or I'm not sure what you call them on the gloves. They're bent, mainly because the figure's arms were in toward the cape, so and it's made of soft plastic, so it's not surprising that it got bent on there. Well, I really like the sculpt of the hair. That's really nice. I'm not sure how the color looks more brownish through the video camera, but it is a orangey red colored hair. But I like the sculpt on here, and especially the articulation. And we'll go over the articulation right now. The head, surprisingly for a long-haired female figure, the head can go all the way around. No problems whatsoever. The head does not go up and down much, though. The arms swivel, but not all the way around because of the cape. No articulation on the elbows or wrists, which is not surprising for an Infinite Heroes figure. The torso rotates all the way around on there. The legs are on a V crotch, so they kind of swing out, up and then to the side. And it swings all the way around. The knees bend at a single joint, and there's no articulation in the feet or ankles. Overall, I really like this figure. It's got some very minor production issues, but it's a very nicely designed figure. I'm especially surprised with the head articulation, considering the long hair and how most figures with long hair have a difficult time rotating the head. But I'm actually pleasantly surprised to have this figure, and I'm glad I only paid $2 for this figure. I would have paid more, actually. But that's my casual peek into the Batwoman figure from the Infinite Heroes line. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.